Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Ronaldinho, Rummenigge, Mukiele simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, important interception. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Cruyff. The pressing's intense and Rummenigge! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Número 17.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that is a little undercooked. And the pass is intercepted. Alaba cuts out the pass. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Can he get onto this? He's found a way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Always onto this. Shot could be shapes to shoot. He scored. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Can he finish? He has done it!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cruyff! And Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, such a clever touch. Vieira. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Doué, pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's well spotted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's been shifted off it. That pass has been well intercepted. Retegi. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. There they go, hunting in packs. Ronaldinho. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 10.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And here's Cruyff. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mukiele, he's picked his way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maldini. Rummenigge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
And it's Vieira. Defending here is really tight. Makaleli. Thuram.
That was lovely, that.
Nice interception, well timed. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Priol spots it and intercepts. Cruyff. Ronald, now the finish! Oh, terrible. And he's following up! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So now the difference is 3. And he welcomes it in. Great chance! In he goes again. It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Barcola. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! They've scored! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact...
And we hit half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 14. Entrará al
And
campo
the second half gets underway.
24.
Now it's Cruyff. That is a great ball. Got a shot away. Oh, denied at the last.
Ronaldinho knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Has another go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mukiele. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, played right into his path. Mukiele.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No, that's been intercepted. Shifted upfield. Roberto Carlos. Well timed, excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. Maldini. Triol. Triol, who does have an assist to his name. Thuram carries the ball down the right. Thuram looking for the runner. And here's Ronaldinho. Room and chance for the header! It's their second corner of the game. No, he's not going to get any further than that. So, third corner of the game. Tries a header! Really well taken goal. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Mukiele, he has found a way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Picked out, it's Eto'o! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt...
Eto'o! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So that's got things underway. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
A fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more discipline than people credit him.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Caicedo. Olise. Amrabat. Mbappe. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He won't be happy with that one. Moved on forwards. Sönchu. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And Sönchu. Olise. Conte. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Makalele. And it's Ronaldinho. Threads one in. Good read, needed to be.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Conte. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Amrabat. Thuram. Makalele. Eto'o. Caicedo. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Olise. Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Alexander-Arnold. Sönchu. Caicedo. Oh, no joy this time. And it's Cruyff. Ndor. Amrabat. Now it's Mbappe. Priol does really well to win the ball there. Maldini. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's a promising position. Well, that defending is up. Oh, they could be caught. There's the hit! He's delivered all right! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect.
Oh, they could be caught out. Big chance!
He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. And already we're underway here. White picks it up out wide. And he won't reach that. expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Tonali. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a fine interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that could set him on his way. It's a pretty loose pass. That has been cut short. Rummenigge. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Cruyff deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Puyol does really well to win the ball there. Ronaldinho. Now that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he was alert to it. Rummenigge! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Yeah, very much a man of this moment. And it's Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Oh, good. He's had a hit! He's scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Neymar with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Tonali. Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, can he get onto this? Stood up well to him there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge, great chance! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
It's a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Saliba deals with that comfortably. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah. That's a sharp pass. Rummenigge! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 23.
Boca Juniors choosing to make the first change. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the counter is on. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
That is a routine catch.
Oh, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Tonali, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o, it's Eto'o! Sticks it away! And they're at it again, in double quick time! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Here we go again. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Some resolute defending there. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Taken back almost at once. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Haaland. Messi. He's played him through. Messi gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Cruyff. Ronaldinho showing good feet. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he cuts out the supply. Rummenigge. And here's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cruyff. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Tonali. Ruben Neves. And here's Messi. Eto'o was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Haaland! They've scored!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 10.
So,
Messi.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 22.
Still trying to make a game of this. Schneider. And it's Neymar. And it's Schneider. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Haaland might just make this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shot could be on. It's a loose ball. Makaleli. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ruben Neves. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. And the shot's... Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? That is lovely. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland. Schneider looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe. Here's Makaleli. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Casillas sends that a long way. The final 5 minutes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Has a shot! And it's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Neymar. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Schneider with a real chance here.
Número 5. Entran número 21. Número 37. Número
He's kept it
27.
out, that's a
Se
great
está
save.
realizando un cambio.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kante attempts a clearance. Ball is over the line.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Pressing's
reglamentario.
intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Here's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Messi. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team